News Economics 1640 NBU tells how much Finance Ministry lends on internal market. 1600 swine fever outbreak reported in Ukraine's Kirovohrad region. 1500 central bank reports on volume of deposits in Ukrainian banks. 1420 EU to support Ukraine's energy efficiency fund. PM Groysman. 1400 Ukraine needs U.S. help to confront Nord Stream 2. Naftogaz CEO. 1220 Ukraine's monetary base grows by 0.6% in November. 2257 Kharkiv to borrow €320 MLN for expansion. 1950 actual inflation in Ukraine in November higher than NBU's forecast. 1640 Ukraine ranks 77th in SIPRI top 100 arms producers. 1520 Ukraine significantly reduces consumption of scarce anthracite. 1400 Ukraine's hryvnia weakens to 32 Ukrainian hryvnias and 3 kopecks to euro on December 11. 1320 NBU estimates losses due to Donbas trade blockade. 1200 all Russian trains to bypass Ukraine starting December 11. 1100 Ukraine's economy sees growth for 6 quarters. Poroshenko. 1731 Europe's lowest wages paid in Ukraine. Local survey. 2230 Agriculture Ministry improves Ukraine's grain forecast. 1440 Ukraine, EU to work on new assistance program. Groysman. 2230 core inflation in Ukraine accelerates to 8.6%. 2150 PM Groysman. Ukraine EU trade up 29%. 2030 Ukraine's Rada cancels excise tax on electric car imports. 1950 Gazprom says all contracts for Nord Stream 2 construction signed. 1830 Rada passes bill on preferences to Ukraine's producers. 1621 Ukrainian parliamentarians raise own salaries retroactively. 1530 Ukraine consolidated budget revenue soars to $28.20 BLN in 11 months. 1455 Ukraine's cabinet to safeguard farmers against raiders. 0917 NBU cuts official exchange rate to 27 Ukrainian hryvnias and 11 kopecks to dollar. 0850 Reuters oil prices steady as Chinese demand counters stronger dollar. 2355 Ukraine's parliament approves state budget 2018 key figures. 2350 another swine fever outbreak reported in Ukraine. 1750 Rada prolongs moratorium on farmland sale until 2019. 1653 Ukraine exports 17.5 million tons of grain since July 1. 1537 construction costs in Ukraine 12.9% up in 10 months. 1420 sales of new cars in Ukraine grow by 26% in 11 months. 1245 all Russian passenger trains will start bypassing Ukraine from December 11. 0918 NBU strengthens official exchange rate to 27 Ukrainian hryvnias and 10 kopecks to dollar. 2110 Ukraine, Belarus to raise quotas for transportation by road. 1950 Ukraine looks to expand fruit and berry exports to EU. 1603 new bank secrecy rules to come into force in Ukraine from January. 1409 Ukraine's state debt shrinks to over $76 BLN in October. 1345 offshore row paradise papers concern 68 Ukrainians. 1032 Ukraine to cease gas imports by 2020. PM Groysman. 0918 NBU strengthens official exchange rate to 27 Ukrainian hryvnias and 16 kopecks to dollar. 2228 Ukraine, China to implement joint projects worth $7 BLN. 2110 Naftogaz makes first move to unbundle gas shipments. 1830 Ukraine's international reserves update 4-year high. 1654 Ukraine's 2018 draft budget foresees no direct subsidies to agrarians.